Hello students, hope you all are keeping good and safe at home. Today I am going to start very interesting chapter, that is continuity and differentiability, which is actually from the topic, or you can say from the unit calculus, and very interesting and very important chapter also. Okay. Now children, you all must be thinking that why ma'am is not continuing the previous chapter, that is inverse trigonometric function, because one exercise left out, 2.2. So let me tell you children, you all must be knowing that CBSE has revised the syllabus. 30% reduced in your syllabus, okay, 30% कम कर दिया गया है. So here is your, I want to show you in my slide, you can see the deleted portion. आप उसको अपने फ़ोन में कैप्चर कर लीजिए, ठीक है, ताकि आपको पता हो कि कौन कौन सा टॉपिक किस किस चैप्टर से डिलीट किया गया है, ठीक है. सो यू कैन सी इन माय फर्स्ट स्लाइड यूनिट 1 एंड यूनिट 2 में से देखिए रिलेशन फंक्शन में इन्वर्स ट्रिग्नोमेट्रिक फंक्शन, मैट्रिसेस, डिटर्मिनेंट में से काफ़ी सारे टॉपिक को हटाया गया है. नाउ इन्वर्स ट्रिग्नोमेट्रिक फंक्शन में एलिमेंट्री प्रॉपर्टीज़ को देखिए हटा दिया गया है. दिस टॉपिक आई हैव ऑलरेडी एक्सप्लेन्ड यू प्रॉपर्टीज़. ओके, सो सिंस दे हैव रिमूव्ड द चैप्टर, रिमूव्ड द टॉपिक, सो आई थॉट कि 2.2 एक्सरसाइज कराने की ज़रूरत नहीं है. लेकिन अगर आपने सारे टॉपिक्स पढ़ लिए हैं तो नो प्रॉब्लम, नॉलेज इज़ ऑलवेज गुड. ओके, एंड दिस विल डेफिनेटली हेल्प यू इन योर कॉम्पिटिटिव एग्जाम्स. तो ये चारों चैप्टर में बहुत सारे टॉपिक्स हमने पढ़ लिए हैं, बट ये हमेशा आपको हेल्प करेंगे कॉम्पिटिटिव एग्जाम्स के लिए. ओके, यू कैन सी इन द नेक्स्ट स्लाइड कैलकुलस 5 चैप्टर्स, मैनी टॉपिक्स दे हैव रिमूव्ड इट. तो आप इसको अपने फ़ोन में कैप्चर कर लीजिए. And then you can see unit 4 vectors and 3-dimensional geometry, and unit 5 linear programming, and unit 6 probability. So I hope you all have captured the revised syllabus, the deleted portion, ताकि next जब हम पढ़ेंगे तो आपको पता होना चाहिए कि कौन सा टॉपिक नहीं पढ़ना है आपको. Okay, now let's start today's topic, that is continuity and differentiability. As I told you, very very important and interesting too. सबसे पहले हम देखते हैं कि what is continuity means. ठीक है. Now the word itself gives you an idea that continuity means लगातार, बिना रुके. ठीक है. Now we can see with the help of graph what is the meaning of continuity, or you can say continuous. ठीक है, आप देख सकते हैं continuous and discontinuous. Okay, what is the meaning of continuous and discontinuous? Continuous means, see, I am drawing a line here. Okay, एक लाइन मैंने यहाँ पे बनाया without lifting my pen. So this is continuous. Another graph I have drawn, it is also continuous because I have not lifted my pen. Again, if I draw a graph like this, again this is continuous because I have not lifted my pen. Okay, but when we talk about discontinuous function, if you are getting a line like this and like this, whether this line is continuous? No, there is a break here. Okay, to draw this line, this two line, I have to lift my pen. तो ये continuous नहीं है, ये discontinuous है. If you draw a graph like this and like this is again discontinuous. ठीक है, ये discontinuous है because I have to lift my pen to draw from here to here. Here also, if you are getting a graph like this and like this is also discontinuous. यहाँ पे ये break हो रहा है. ठीक है. So the basic concept, if you want to see about continuous, means when you draw a graph without lifting your pen, you can say that function is continuous. And if you want to lift your pen to draw a graph, that means that function is discontinuous. Now let's see some more example here. I am taking a function y is equal to x. Okay. Now if I want to draw the graph of y is equal to x, so I have to take the points. When x is 0, y will be 0. When x is 1, y is 1. When x is 2, y will be 2. We'll take a minus point also. When x is minus 1, y minus 1. When x is minus 2, y minus 2. Now let's plot the graph here. Now when you plot the graph, see here, x dash O, it is x, and here y, it is y dash. Let's plot the point 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Here it is minus 1, minus 2. Here it is 4. Okay. Now when x is 0, y is 0. That means this point. Correct? When x is 1, y is also 1. Means this point. When x is 2, y is 2. This point. Correct? When x is minus 1, y is also minus 1. Means this point. When x is minus 2, y is also minus 2. This point. So when you join the line, you will observe that the line is continuous. Okay, look at this. The line is continuous. मैंने पेन यहाँ नहीं उठाया, मैंने जो लाइन बनाया सीधे बनाया. ठीक है, तो यहाँ पे इस तरह के जो फंक्शन है इसको हम कंटिन्यूस बोलेंगे. जहाँ पे आप ग्राफ ड्रॉ करेंगे तो आपको अपनी पेन को लिफ्ट करने की जरूरत ना पड़े. Clear children? Now one more example we will see here. Suppose ये यहाँ पे x square है. If you take another function y is equal to x square, correct? Now when x is 1, yeah 0, y will be 0. When x is 1, y is also 1. When x is 2, y 4. Let us take some negative point also. Minus 1, y plus 1. When x is minus 2, y plus 4. ठीक है, अब देखते हैं इसको हम कैसे ड्रॉ कर सकते हैं यहाँ ग्राफ. Now when x is 0, y is 0 means this point. Okay, when x is 1, y is 1, this point. When x is 2, y is 4. X is 2, y is 4. Here. When x is minus 1, y is 1. Here. ठीक है. When x is minus 2, y is 4. When x is minus 2, पहला था when x is minus 1, तो y आपको क्या मिला? x जब minus 1 होगा, y आपको 1 मिला. ठीक है, जब x minus 2 होगा, y आपको मिलेगा 4. So when you draw the graph, जब इस पॉइंट्स को आप टच कराएंगे, आप देखिए कैसे बन रहा है. Full एक कर्व बन गया and I have not lifted my pen. So you can see that this function is continuous. Hope the concept of continuous is clear. That means if you draw a graph without lifting your pen, then you can say that that function is continuous. Okay. Now we will see some more example. Here I am defining a function fx equals to 1 if x is less than equal to 0 and 2 if x is greater than. Now when you see this example, fx is equal to 1 when x is less than equal to 0, fx is equal to 2, x is greater than 0. What does it mean? For all those points from the left side, that means when you approach towards 0 from the left hand side, the value of the function is 1. ठीक है, समझ में आ रहा है? जब आप when you are approaching from the left hand side, the value of the function is 1. ठीक है, समझ में आ रहा है आपको? But one more thing is there, less than or equal to, that means at x is equal to 0, the value of y is what? 1. That means यहाँ पे मैं एक राउंड करके उसको fill up कर रही हूँ. That means this point is also included. Okay, ये जो मैंने एक राउंड करके fill up किया, the meaning is this point is also included. ठीक है, what does it mean? When you approach from the left hand side towards 1, towards the 0, the value of y will be 1. And at x is equal to 0 also, the value is 1. Correct? This part is called your left हैंड लिमिट, ये आपने ऑलरेडी 11th में पढ़ा है, लेफ्ट हैंड लिमिट बोलते हैं। जब आप लेफ्ट से किसी भी एक नंबर की तरफ अप्रोच करते हैं उसको हम बोलते हैं लेफ्ट हैंड लिमिट, करेक्ट। एंड इट इज नॉर्मली डिनोटेड बाय लिमिट x टेंड्स टू 0 माइनस fx, ठीक है, 0 माइनस, जिस नंबर की तरफ भी आप अप्रोच कर रहे हैं वहां पे माइनस डालने का मतलब होता है द मीनिंग इज यू आर अप्रोचिंग फ्रॉम द लेफ्ट, ओके। इट डजंट मीन कि आप minus of that value, it doesn't mean that, the meaning is you're approaching from the left hand side, correct. Now what is the meaning of x greater than 0? When you approach from the right hand side towards 0, जब आप right hand side की तरफ approach कर रहे हैं, the value of fx is 2. The meaning is when you approach towards the right 0 की तरफ, तो जो ये value जो होगा 2 की तरफ अप्रोच होगा, ठीक है, समझ में आ रहा है। तो मतलब इसका मतलब ये है कि द मीनिंग इज व्हेन यू अप्रोच फ्रॉम द राइट टुवर्ड्स 0 द वैल्यू ऑफ द फंक्शन इज 2, बट इट इज नॉट 2 एट x इज इक्वल टू 0 बिकॉज हियर नो इक्वल टू साइन, इसीलिए मैंने इसको होल्ड रखा है, मैंने इसको फिलअप नहीं किया है, देखिए। That means this point is not included here. Okay. Now, when you see this graph and the value when you are approaching from the right hand side, it is called right hand limit. Right hand limit. Okay, which is normally denoted by limit x tends to 0 plus fx. Plus means you are approaching towards 0 from the right hand side. So this is your right hand limit and this is your left hand limit. Now if you see the graph, what is the conclusion? Whether this function is continuous? No. Why? Because there is a break here. Although, and one more thing, see, the left hand limit, that means when x is approaching from the left hand side, the value of the function is 1. So you can write down limit x tends to 0 minus fx is equal to 1. Because as x is approaching towards 0, the value of the function is 1. Okay. And here, as the value of x is approaching towards 0, the value of the function, that means fx will be what? 2. So you can write down here the value to be 2. Now there is a, see, if you see this point, you can understand that the left hand limit and the right hand limit both are not equal. ठीक है, तो यहाँ से एक रिजल्ट आपको मिलता है, एक डेफिनेशन यहाँ से मिलती है कि इफ द लेफ्ट हैंड लिमिट एंड राइट हैंड लिमिट आर इक्वल देन ओनली द फंक्शन यू कैन से कंटिन्यूअस। ये यहाँ पे ब्रेक इसीलिए हुआ है क्योंकि आपका लेफ्ट हैंड लिमिट और राइट हैंड लिमिट दोनों इक्वल नहीं है, they are not equal. So that is why you can say that since the left hand limit and the right hand limit are not equal, this function is not continuous. और आप इसको बिना पेन उठाए ड्रॉ नहीं कर सकते, ग्राफ से ही आपको दिख रहा है ये, करेक्ट। आर यू गेटिंग माई पॉइंट? So from here you can say that a function is said to be continuous when the left hand limit and right hand limit are equal. लेकिन एक और यहाँ पे एक बात है कि whether क्या ये दो चीज अगर इक्वल है तो फंक्शन को हम कंटिन्यूस बोल सकते हैं? No. I'll show you with one more graph here. You can see here I'm taking one more function fx is equal to 1 to x not equal to 0 and x equals to 0. ठीक है, मैं एक और फंक्शन यहाँ पे ले रही हूँ, आप देख सकते हैं fx is equal to 1, x not equal to 0 and 2, x is equal to 0. Now if you want to draw the graph of this function, how you are going to draw it? ठीक है, हम इसी में देखते हैं इसको हम कैसे ड्रॉ करेंगे। This is your 2, 1. Okay. Now see here. At x is equal to 0, the value of the function is 2. That means this point. ठीक है, ये पॉइंट है, x पे 0 है तो वैल्यू ऑफ f क्या होगा, सीधे 2 है, तो ये पॉइंट तो हमारे पास हमें मालूम हो गया, ये 0, 2 पॉइंट है। Now what about this one? X is not equal to 0. X is not equal to 0 means for all those value which are approaching from the left hand side and for all those value which are approaching from the right hand side, the value is 1, but not exactly at 0. X not equal to 0 मतलब वो सारे पॉइंट जो लेफ्ट से अप्रोच हो रहे हैं और राइट से अप्रोच हो रहे टुवर्ड्स 0, उन सब के जो दोनों ही अप्रोच होंगे तो फंक्शन का जो वैल्यू होगा वो आपका 1 होगा. दैट मीन्स यू कैन से हियर लाइक दिस, यहाँ पे ये 0 पे ये 1 नहीं है, नॉट इक्वल टू 0 में 1 नहीं है, इसलिए मैं इसको एक होल डाल रही हूँ. आई एम नॉट इसको शेड नहीं कर रहे हैं हम लोग. एंड फ्रॉम द राइट हैंड साइड हियर, so you are getting a line, but at x is equal to 0 it is not 1, although for all those values which are approaching from the left hand side and the right hand side are both are approaching towards 1 only, but at that particular point at 0 the function is not 1. So from here you can reach to a conclusion that if the left hand limit is equal to right hand limit, and if it is not equal to the function at that particular point, then you can say that the function is not continuous. Understood? अब यहाँ पे देखिए ये लाइन पूरा कंटिन्यूस नहीं है, यहाँ पे ब्रेक है ना, तो इस ग्राफ को हम कंटिन्यूस नहीं बोलेंगे. ऑल्दो आपका LHL और RHL, दैट मीन्स लेफ्ट हैंड लिमिट एंड राइट हैंड लिमिट बोथ आर सेम, दोनों ही जब 0 की तरफ आ रहे हैं तो फंक्शन का वैल्यू 1 है, लेकिन at x is equal to 0 the value is not 1. So here LHL and RHL you are getting equal, but it is not equal to the function at that particular point. So you can say that to make a function continuous, the condition is left hand limit, okay, must be equal to right hand limit, must be equal to the function at that particular point. This condition is the condition जो आपको ये बताएगा कि जो फंक्शन है वो कंटिन्यूस है या नहीं है. होप द कॉन्सेप्ट ऑफ कंटिन्यूटी इज क्लियर टू यू. नाउ लेट्स सी द डेफिनेशन. डेफिनेशन सेज दैट a function is said to be continuous at x is equal to a if the function is defined. This is a very important point. Function has to be defined and limit x tends to a fx is equal to f of a. अगर एक पॉइंट पे पूछ रहे हैं तो आप सीधे बोलोगे लिमिट x tends to a fx अगर fa के बराबर आ रहा है तो फंक्शन कंटिन्यूस है. ठीक है, दैट इज अ फंक्शन fx is said to be continuous at x is equal to a if and only if limit x tends to a minus fx is equal to limit x tends to a plus fx is equal to f of a. The meaning is left hand limit should be equal to right hand limit should be equal to function at that particular point. I hope it's clear. Okay, now let's see the reasons of discontinuity. Now when you will say the function is discontinuous, so here is your 3 reasons. The first is if the left hand limit and the right hand limit both are equal but they are not equal to the function at that particular point. Just now I have explained you, हमने इस ग्राफ से ही आपको समझाया कि ये दोनों इक्वल है लेकिन वो फंक्शन एट दैट पर्टिकुलर वैल्यू में नहीं इक्वल है, उनके बराबर नहीं है, तो आप बोलोगे फंक्शन इज डिसकंटिन्यूअस. क्लियर? इज दैट क्लियर टू यू? Now what is the second one says? Suppose the left hand limit and right hand limit both are not equal. अगर दोनों इक्वल ही नहीं है तब भी आप बोलोगे फंक्शन इज डिसकंटिन्यूअस. क्लियर? एंड द थर्ड इज if either the left hand limit and or the right hand limit or both do not exist, मतलब वो डिफाइंड ही नहीं है. कुछ ऐसे फंक्शन है जहाँ पे आप 0 डाल रहे हो, कोई वैल्यू डाल रहे हो और वो डिफाइंड ही नहीं हो रहे हैं, दैट टाइम यू कैन से दैट द फंक्शन इज डिसकंटिन्यूअस. सो दीज आर द 3 रीजंस जो आपको ये बताएंगे कि फंक्शन जो है डिसकंटिन्यूअस है. आई होप द टॉपिक इज क्लियर टू यू. लेट्स सी कंटिन्यूटी ऑफ अ फंक्शन इन एन इंटरवल. A function fx is said to be continuous in an open interval ab if it is continuous at every point in ab. That means the function is continuous in all the points in that particular interval. Okay. The second is a function fx is said to be continuous in a closed interval ab if it is continuous at every point of the open interval ab and is continuous at the point a from the right and continuous at b from the left. That means the meaning of this is the function is continuous in the closed interval ab means function is continuous in the open interval including the endpoints. That is the meaning. Okay, it is continuous in the open interval including the endpoint, that means at a and at b. So this is, you have to see the definition of continuity in an interval. ठीक है, ये एक इंटरवल में कैसे आप कंटिन्यूटी को डिफाइन करोगे ये बताता है. Now let's see one example here. You can see here, discuss the continuity of the function f defined by fx is equal to x plus 2 if x is less than equal to 1, x minus 2 if x is greater than 1. Now in this question, see, if you see deeply, x is less than 1, that is the one condition. X is greater than 1, that is one more condition, and finally when x is equal to 1. In all the three conditions, you have to see that the function is continuous or not. So we will take case 1, 2 and 3 and we will prove in each condition whether the function is continuous or not. So let us take case 1. Now before that, when you take for x less than 1, in this condition you have to take a real number c. Okay, so I am taking here, let c be a real number. Okay, now case 1, if c is less than 1, in place of x हम क्या ले रहे हैं, c, real number ले रहे हैं, ठीक है. If c is less than 1, you have to remember the definition of continuity. Just now I told you, a function is said to be continuous if limit x tends to a fx is equal to f of a. ये कब है, जब आपको एक पॉइंट के बारे में बात कर रहे हैं तो आप ये वाला यूज कर सकते हैं, ठीक है. अब यहाँ पे आप देखिए, if c is less than 1, you will first find limit x tends to c fx क्या होगा. So limit x tends to c, when x is approaching towards c, the function is what? Function is approaching towards x plus 2. तो यहाँ पे फंक्शन क्या हुआ, x plus 2, क्योंकि c less than 1 है. c less than 1 में फंक्शन क्या है, x plus 2. What you will do, you will replace x by c. So what you are going to get, c plus 2. This is your limit x tends to c fx, correct. Now next you will find what is f of c, the function at that particular point क्या होगा. So we know that at x is equal to 1, यहाँ पे क्या है, ये x plus 2 है, तो function is that particular c में क्या होगा, आपको c plus 2 ही मिलेगा, ठीक है. तो आपने यहाँ पे क्या प्रूफ कर दिया, लिमिट x tends to c fx is equal to f of c. This is the definition. A function is said to be continuous at a particular point if limit x tends to c fx is equal to f of c. So you can say that the function is continuous for all values of x less than 1. तो आप यहाँ पे क्या लिखेंगे, you will write down f is continuous for x less than 1. This is your case 1. Now you will take case 2. ठीक है, आप case 2 लेंगे. यहाँ पे case 2 आप क्या लेंगे, if c greater than 1, you have taken a real number c. If c is greater than 1, then what happens, let us see, limit x tends to c fx will be what, limit x tends to c, what is fx here, fx is your, जब ये greater than 1 होता है, fx is your x minus 2. So we will write down here x minus 2. Now what you will do, in place of x you are going to substitute what, c. So you are going to get the answer as c minus 2. Now we will find f of c, that is also c minus 2. So you have proved that limit x tends to c fx is equal to f of c. So you can say that the function, therefore function is continuous for all x greater than 1. For all x less than 1, the function is continuous. For all x greater than 1, the function is continuous. Now let us see the third condition, that is case 3, which says that if x is equal to 1, at x is equal to 1 क्या होगा, ठीक है. x is equal to 1 पे हम देखेंगे कि whether the function is continuous or not. So in that case you have to find both left hand limit, right hand limit and the function at that particular point. So first we will find limit x tends to 1 minus, which is called the left hand limit fx. ठीक है, तो हम पहले लेफ्ट हैंड लिमिट निकालेंगे. fx क्या है, what is fx, लेफ्ट हैंड लिमिट का fx क्या होगा, ये होगा आपका x plus 2. So you will write down here x plus 2. You will substitute the value here. So when you substitute, you are going to get the value as 1 plus 2, that is 3. Next, you will find right hand limit 1 plus. So again, limit x tends to 1 plus. What is fx here for the right hand limit? X minus 2. So you will write down here x minus 2. You will substitute 1 minus 2, which is nothing but minus 1. Now, left hand limit and right hand limit, you can see both are not equal. तो यहाँ पे limit at that particular point निकालने की ज़रूरत ही नहीं है, क्योंकि पहले ही आपको पता चल गया कि left hand limit and right hand limit both are not equal. So here you can write down limit x tends to 1 minus fx is not equal to limit x tends to 1 plus fx. So since they both are not equal, the function is discontinuous. Function is discontinuous at x is equal to 1. So whenever you are getting a question for lesser, for greater value or for lesser value, this is the way you have to proceed. And for equal to sign, you have to show both the cases. You have to show left hand limit, राइट हैंड लिमिट, क्योंकि आपको उस पर्टिकुलर पॉइंट पे निकालना है. तो आपको देखना है कि लेफ्ट से अप्रोच, राइट से अप्रोच एंड द फंक्शन एट दैट पर्टिकुलर पॉइंट, ये तीनों आपस में कोइंसाइड कर रहे हैं या नहीं. इफ द थ्री कोइंसाइड, दैट मीन्स द फंक्शन इज continuous. If it is not, means the function is discontinuous. I hope this question is clear to you. Now let's see algebra of continuous function. Suppose f and g be two real functions continuous at a real number c, then f plus g is continuous at x is equal to c, f minus g is also continuous at x is equal to c, f into g is continuous at x is equal to c, and f by g is continuous at x is equal to c, provided g of c is not equal to 0. So algebra means when you add the two function, when you subtract two function, when you multiply and when you divide, in all these conditions, if the two separate functions are continuous, they will, when you add, subtract and multiply and divide, then also the function will be continuous. Okay. Now a very important points to remember, अभी कुछ questions मैंने कराया, उसी से आपको पता चल गया होगा कि polynomial function, identity function, constant function, modulus functions are all continuous everywhere. Okay. Because we are going to use all these functions, so these are always continuous everywhere. आप कोई भी एक polynomial function या anti function लेके देख सकते हैं, the functions will be always continuous. Rational functions, logarithmic functions and trigonometric functions are continuous in their respective domain. अपने अपने domain में ये सारे functions continuous होंगे. ठीक है, तो ये चीज़ आपको पता होना है. Let's see the exercise 5.1. First question. Prove that the function fx equals to 5x minus 3 is continuous at x is equal to 0, at x is equal to minus 3 and x is equal to 5. Here you have to prove that the function fx is equal to 5x minus 3. fx is equal to 5x minus 3 is continuous. 3 points are given. What are the points? At x is equal to 0, x is equal to minus 3 and x is equal to 5. X is equal to 0, x is equal to minus 3 and x is equal to 5. Whenever the points are given और आपको एक function दिया है, remember that you have to use the definition of continuity, this one. ठीक है, अगर आपने ये proof कर दिया, that means the function is continuous. But whenever the condition is given for lesser, greater, all these cases are given, then you have to use left hand limit and right hand limit conditions. Okay. Now here, how you are going to start? First we will find at x is equal to 0. Limit x tends to 0, fx will be equal to limit x tends to 0, fx is what? 5x minus 3. What you are going to do? You have to substitute the value of x as 0. So you are going to get minus 3. Let us see what is the value of the function at x is equal to 0. When you put in place of x as 0, you are going to get the same thing. So you have proved that limit x tends to 0, fx is equal to f of 0. Hence, f is continuous at x is equal to 0. I think it's clear. Same way you have to prove for x is equal to -3 and x is equal to 5. सेम प्रोसीजर आप चलेंगे, आपको सिर्फ यहाँ पे क्या डालना है, -3. You have to just substitute x tends to -3 fx and in place of x you have to put -3. लिमिट फाइंड आउट करिए एंड देन डायरेक्टली फंक्शन में -3 लगाइए, तो आप देखेंगे कि फंक्शन कंटिन्यूस हो रहा है या नहीं. ओके, नाउ लेट्स सेकंड क्वेश्चन इज द सेम टाइप ऑफ क्वेश्चन. डू इट एज होमवर्क दिस क्वेश्चन. So children, exercise 5.1, first question I have explained you how to do it at x is equal to 0. Same way you have to do it for x is equal to -3 and x is equal to 5. Second question is a work for you, same type of question. The rest of the question we will continue in the next class. Okay. So till then, take care of yourself. Thank you.